Hey 7th graders, Miss Dawn here to give you a rundown on our Canvas course, how to use it a little bit, and how to use Google Documents, how to format them, share them, etc. because you will need to use both of those interchangeably to be successful this year. That's where we're going to put most of our work. Sometimes when we're in class, you might do things in hard copy on a notebook or hand, but we do have to plan for distance, and some of you might already be choosing distance. So you'll need to be able to use both of these things for when or if we are in distance, and you'll know where to go and how to get everything. So starting, if you bring up a Chromebook, you're going to end up with Google. If you're at home, you'll end up with Google as well. So to find Canvas from here, you're just going to type in KPBSD, which will bring up the school district website. From here, you're going to click on Canvas in the top right corner, and then it'll bring you to a page to log you in. I'm automatically logged in on this desktop, but you would type in your student ID number and your password. It's the same password that you would use to get into computers or anything else. If you've never changed your password, then it's still your birthday, which is day, day, month, month, year, year. Now into Canvas, you're going to have all the Canvas courses that you're enrolled in. So this would be all your course teachers. You should have your math, science, social studies, and language arts right here. Clicking on your language arts class, I'm going to show you a few things here. Let me show you the student view. Actually, student view and my view are very similar, so I'm just going to leave it right now. What I can see now is the entire quarter. On the student view, you will have a lot of this locked out because it's not available yet. It's not done yet. And then you have at the top here where it says quarter one. Let me just change that because it doesn't need to say, it just needs to say information. Everything in this first little spot are things that you'll need to know all quarter. So if we're going to have a link to Zoom times, if we go distance, or if you need to zoom in on me, it would be here. This welcome video has some information about my class in general, and also the expectations of you when you're distance, or if you chose distance. Right here is the link to all of our stories that we have are going to be using all quarter, and as well as an audio version of those same stories, which some of you also just listen to, and also it's just nice to listen to those stories sometimes. So general information that you'll need all quarters at the top. Then the week that we are currently on will be the next thing. So right here it says week 1, August 24th through 28th. This is all the information you'll need for the week. If you click on the first thing, week 1 outline, this is kind of like a week at a glance. It'll show you here the expectations for the week, and you'll notice that sort of every day is broken into like 3 chunks, because we have like this starter activity that we'll do whole class, and then we'll break into groups, and those groups will either be at station A, B, or C for the day. And then there is an activity 1 and an activity 2 at each of those stations. Now, if you're already distance, you aren't necessarily grouped, and you can do those stations as you would like anytime throughout the week, with the expectation that you meet with me at some point during the week. And then on Friday and Monday, we don't have the specific station work because we'll all be doing sort of the same things, but 2 different activities. Okay, so these different activities, you'll notice that it says break in the middle because we have long class periods. And that means that we have this period activity, it was like 25 minutes, and then we'll have a break, and then another 25-minute one, and then this is the beginning. Okay, so this doesn't have specific information about each of those different things. This is just an outline. So like the syllabus video isn't here, and right here it says Chromebooks, Google Docs, formatting document, sharing with teacher, learning how to use Canvas. That's what you're doing right now. In class, I'll show you how to do these things. If you are distant, you would just be watching this video, of course, okay? And then the more information for those would be back at the home screen. So if you click home, that'll bring you back to your original screen. And right here where it says week 1 notebook, That's where you're actually going to do all of your work for the week and then submit it back to me at the end of the week. I'll show you that in a minute. But for example, right here, Station B is where this video is. And then Station C is where you would find the syllabus video. And Station C is where you will find, let me show you, the link to your Lexile test, Scholastic Reading Inventory test, and how to take it, and another expectation for you after that. In each of these sections, it tells you to do something on your notebook. Now, if you're in class and present with me and you actually have a physical notebook, yay. But if not, then you will be clicking on this. And it gives you some information here. Click on this link, make a copy, rename it, click share in the top right corner. So let me show you how to do this, because this will be your traveling notebook if you are distance or need to go distance at any time, okay? So here is the entire week. It's kind of like a week at a glance as well, with spots for you to put all of the information that you need here, okay? When you get it up, the first thing that you're going to do is you're going to click File, Make a Copy, and then you're going to rename this, where it says name, you're going to delete that, and you're going to write your name, your first name and last name, like Sally May, okay? And the other thing that we wanted was for you to write week 1, so that I know when this comes to my email that this is your week 1 notebook, okay? Then you're going to hit OK. It doesn't really matter where you put it. That makes a copy that now you can type into. Now, the week 1 notebook might look a little different, like you might have something that has like a box here for you to type into. That's fine. These are the questions and the places for you to do those things. All right. The other thing that you need to know now about this, are your notebooks, is to share it back. So you named it correctly, but now you need to share it with me so that I can actually look at it. So you click the share button, and then you literally just type my name in, Amy Dawn, and it comes up right there. You click and hit send. So quite easy there, okay? So that is how you're going to do your notebooks. I'm going to exit out of that and go back to our home page on Canvas. All right. That's general how you are going to do that. Let me go back to this notebook page. If you're done, like at the end of the week, because it says to rename it, click share in the top right corner, type in the name of your teacher, okay? Complete all of your work. So you'll do all of your work and you don't have to submit things. So when you're done with everything at the end of the week, there's going to be a button. I don't have it because it's not a student view, but there's going to be a big blue button right here that says submit. So you'll click that, and then you'll put the link to your Google document. Like if this is it, you would literally just copy this link, okay, and put it in that box. There will be a big text box. You'll paste that link there and hit submit. And then that will come directly to me, and I will be able to see when you've submitted it. The one good, like, cool thing about Canvas is if you submit things, I see it like right away, and it connects to your name, and I can see all of the things that you submit. If you mess something up, you can resubmit it, and that's fine too, and it'll show me that you've resubmitted it. All right, so that's a general overview of Canvas. That's mostly what we're going to use it for. You're going to submit things through Google Docs on a link here. The other thing that I wanted to show you is some general information about Canvas. So let me go to like this page, which is what everybody brings up when they bring up Chrome. They end up with this Google page. And if they click right here, let me get over there far enough. If you're logged in already, your name and account will be right here, and if you're on a Chromebook, it will be. If you are not and you're doing this from home, you'll actually need to go to the school web or the district web page and click district Gmail first. And so that you'll sign in with your ID number and your password again. Okay. And then if you're on your Gmail, another way to get to this are these, anytime you see these 9 buttons, you can click on those and you can click on Drive. Cool. So now on Drive, I have a ton of things, like you won't have all this. But any document, like I just copied a document, it's right here, quick access first thing, okay? What you want to be able to do is you want to click new up on the top left corner, click folder, and then type in 7th or language arts, and then dash 7th grade, okay? That's where you want to keep everything for this class so that it's all kind of organized. This is like your desktop. It organizes everything. Your document folder, you want to have that kind of organized, okay? So when you guys submit things to me through Google Docs, I'm going to be putting those in this folder that says 7th grade language arts so that I can find it easier, all right? Now, if I click on that, it's going to be an empty document. So I'm going to show you one other thing, and that's how to format a document when you are doing things through Google Docs. So if we click new up here and click Google Doc, it brings up a new document. Now you'll need to be able to format a document pretty much the same way all year. If you're typing a paragraph, or if you're taking notes, or if you're writing an essay, you need all of that to be the same. So you always want to name it first. So this is like a template. Format template. Okay, so I actually want you to do this with me right now. If you haven't already, go into your Google Documents, like I showed you how. Make a folder. Go to new and make a document. Okay, so that we're here together. All right. Now in this document, I want you to hit Control A on your keyboard so that this little asterisk comes up here. And that means that anything you do right now while it's under Control A will change it for the rest of it. So I'm going to click on where it says Arial, and I'm going to change that to Times New Roman. And right here where it says 11, I'm going to change that to 12. Okay. Another thing that I'm going to do is go to Format and go to line spacing, and I want it to say single. Okay. Just double checking. Single. Oh, sorry. I don't want it to be single. That's not what I wanted. double line spacing. All right. So then when I type and I hit enter, it should automatically, or if I just kept typing, it should automatically. Okay. So now everything's set up. Times New Roman 12 point double space. All right. Now this is the format. It's MLA Formatting Lite. You'll learn more about this in high school. But you type your first and last name at the top. Then you type your teacher's name. Okay. Then you type the assignment, whatever title it is. This would be a format. And like I said, please be doing this along with me right now. So your name, teacher's name, the name of the assignment, your period, or you can write distance if you're a distance student, and then the date, and type out the date. August 17th, 2020 is when I'm making this. Okay. Now, if I wanted to title whatever, like if this was a paragraph, like a narrative paragraph, I'm going to click this button that says center line and put the title here. Then I'm going to hit enter, and then I'm going to go back up here and hit left. Then I'm going to hit tab so that it spaces over. This is where I'd start writing my paragraph. This is my keyboard's sticky right now. Okay, so that's just an example of writing an essay or things like that. Now, if you're going to take notes, so this is an MLA format, general note. If you're going to take notes, I'm going to go back to my drive here, Google Doc. To take notes, I'm going to, if like I'm watching a video and I need to take notes, I'm going to go, where is it? Insert, table, and then I just want 2. Okay. Then I'm going to go what's called like 2-column note taking. So if there's going to be big information over here like school, and then over here I'm going to write information that I learned about that while I'm taking notes. Math, science, Okay. Then I can go back over here